What's up, Espada? Just gonna probably play this for a little bit, go to bed. I haven't streamed in like 2 days. Got a number of anxiety attacks. You'll find out tomorrow. You will find out. I don't know. It's actually today. It's the 9th already. You'll find out today. It was supposed to be today, or yesterday, but I ordered the wrong thing and I had to cancel it. Best Buy's taking a while to put the money back on my card. I'm gonna open up some new content avenues. Put it that way. It's also gonna take me like all day to set up, most likely. So I'm hoping to stream with the new stuff. Maybe later today. It depends. It's not a PS5, I'll say that. I gave up on that. Shit is impossible to get right now. Got something else that's not as good as a PS5, but there are some games I want to play, and the upgrade will help. I'm pretty much giving away what it is. Should be pretty obvious what it is, especially since I said it's not a PS5. Not a new graphics card, no, because those are impossible to find right now, too. Trust me, I would love to just buy a 3070 right now and future-proof my PC, but these things are like the sacred treasures right now. mythical objects. Last graphics card drop was, I think, earlier this week. And that shit was sold out in like a minute. It's really not even an issue of money. Because I did just get my stimulus check. So I could afford PS5 or a graphics card, but I'm not going to resort to scalpers. Especially since it's so easy to scam somebody with stuff like that. You know, someone can sell you a fake graphics card. How are you going to test something like that while the person is there? Unless you invite them into your house, which is not something you should ever do. You can't. He can easily sell you something defective. That's why I don't want to do it personally. There's a couple of scalpers selling them here, but they're all like $800. I'm not paying that much for a PS5. Out of their damn minds. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I need one for my work. I will need one at some point, but right now it's just either be faster than a bot, which is not humanly possible, have the luck of the gods, or bend over and take it from a scalper. So I got something else for now, which is mostly for my personal use, but will have some implications for the channel as well. Fine, do you guys want to know what it is? Do you not want to wait? I guess I can tell you guys. Only if someone really wants to know, or you just want to be surprised. Alright, well, so I have only had a smartphone for 4 years. Before that, I held off on getting a smartphone as long as possible because of, like, just not really feeling like I needed one, but they stopped making flip phones, so I got a smartphone in 2017, and it's a cheap $90 phone. It's a real piece of shit. It's very slow. It has no space left. So Best Buy has got one right now, Google Pixel 4a. So the plan is to get that, and what that will allow me to do is a couple of things. The first is I can start making videos about emulation, because a lot of the retro games and stuff I play on the channel have ports. The engine that this runs on has it. There's a mobile port for it. RetroArch does as well. There's a lot of things I want to do with that kind of content. Also, the DMC mobile game is it's in beta right now. I was watching some gameplay of it. It looks really solid. What that would effectively mean is that I would not have to use emulators anymore. Apparently, the emulator can run stuff up to GameCube almost perfectly. Which is only like 3 console generations ago, so when you consider that, that's pretty damn cool. So for the couple Service games I play, I won't have to use emulation anymore. But because I just bought a new capture card, all I have to buy is an adapter. A charger port to HDMI adapter, and I can just use the stuff I have, and that's only $40. So when that DMC game on mobile comes out, I won't have to use the emulator. I may still use emulation for some things, but it's going to be a lot better than the emulation. A lot of those phone games, at least the ones that actually have gameplay, they don't run very well in the emulator. They're either unstable or they don't work at all. So if a cool one comes along, I'll have a lot more options. Especially right now, there's not really any super interesting games for the kinds of things I enjoy anyway. So I'm hoping to have that done today. I just finished explaining it. I'm not a heavy smartphone user, but the phone I have right now, it started to become like a liability because if I ever got stranded somewhere or something, the battery's only lasting like less than 2 hours under use. So that's the main reason I'm doing it, for my personal safety. I can't drive, so I can't have the phone dying on me when I need to call a shuttle or something to get home, or if there's some kind of emergency. That's the main reason I'm doing it. I'm really not a heavy phone user at all. I mean, I use it when I'm on the shuttle or when I'm at my second job with the kiddies, but other than that, it just kind of sits in my room. But I figured since I need one anyway, why not get one that I can use for content? I sure as hell cannot get a PS5 or a graphics card right now. I've had the phone for like 4 years, so the battery is like completely dried up at this point. And it's a cheap $90 phone, so it's one of those sunk-in cost fallacy things. It's not worth putting any money into that hunk of junk. It's better to just get a new one. Yeah, because I have a capture card and a good PC, stuff like DMC Pinnacle of Combat, I'll be able to play with no emulation. Apparently that game runs fine on emulator though, but there's a lot of games that don't. And I want to start doing like emulation type content for that kind of platform as well. The fact that this is on there, OpenBOR is on Android, is huge for me. I want to test out stuff. Especially since I have a wireless controller that works with Android. So when I'm at my second job, I can play stuff like this. And nobody calls me on the phone, by the way. I mostly text from the pharmacy about my meds and my psychiatrist. My parents, that's like all that anybody calls me. It's not for making calls. It's mostly just games, and having something that won't die 2 hours after leaving the house and being away from the charger. I've been putting it off due to the pandemic, but it's been getting slower and slower, and the battery randomly, like, drains completely. I can't have that happening while I'm out. That's a huge safety risk, especially right now. That's the real reason I'm doing it, but it has some implications for the channel as well. Don't want those horror stories to happen where people get stranded or whatever and their phone's dead. Can't call help. Gotta look out for myself. The thing that's different now from before is, like, nobody wants to let you use their smartphone if you're in an emergency. It's like you need to call somebody. Nobody wants to do that because you have so much of your identity on there. Nobody's willing to do it. Nobody who's smart anyway. Someone could just run off with it. Especially if you use it for, like, work or whatever. You have some kind of confidential information on there. It's better to have a phone that I can actually rely on. Put it into perspective, my shifts over at Kitty Sitting are like usually 2 to 3 hours, and by that point the phone's already dead. And I don't even do any gaming on it. I just watch Twitch and use the internet and stuff. Or sometimes I answer emails for this job. It can't even handle a 3-hour shift. That's how dead it is. The thing that sucks now is I hear the modern phones don't have expandable storage anymore, unless you pay $1,000. I'm nowhere near enough of an active heavy phone user to do that. But I do need to have something that I can rely on. Yeah, the OTG system is really awesome. He's adding even more mechanics too. That's what's crazy. This is already some of the most fun I've had playing a beat 'em up in a long time. There's still more to come. I don't even bother with Streets of Rage Remake. I'd rather play this. This is not the same thing I've been playing for 28 years. Something actually different. Well, mechanics-wise, anyway. That's pretty much how it is in Streets of Rage 4. The only time you can really style is on the bosses, but you have to actually understand the mechanics. You can't just button mash. That's one of the things I really like about 4. It's one of the few games where they actually just let you style on the bosses, and there's no dumb gimmicks. The only gimmick would be, game's just standard combo system, which limits how many times you can put an enemy in a state. That's standard fighting game stuff. I wouldn't really call that a gimmick, it's more of a system. And a lot of beat-em-ups and like character action games and stuff, good bosses like the meat of the game, but so many of them have stupid restrictions. They don't let you use the tools and the mechanics you're given. That's one of the things I really like about 4. Nothing in the game survives long enough to do like really crazy combos outside of like Kubos and stuff. Everybody else dies pretty quickly, but the bosses are a lot harder if you don't actually learn the system. How the system works. Maximizing how many times you can put an enemy in a state. So that gave me a wall bounce, ground bounce, and an OTG limits. This game uses a juggle limiter system, juggle point system. That's one of the things I like about Assault Spy as well. Assault Spy does not have Kratos tier boss fights by any means, but the fact that all of them can be juggled is a very clear indicator for when they can be juggled. And you're rewarded for keeping them in the air. The game pretty much has like 2 gimmicky bosses, and one of them is just an unlockable little secret thing. And the other one still follows the same rules but has hyper armor. Until you break the bar, you can't hit her from behind. That's better than like any other character action game out there. Every character action game has dreadful boss fights. I think DMC5 actually has an unhealthy amount of shitty boss fights. Nidhogg, Gilgamesh, like those are just shit fights. a little bit better now that they added Dante for the Virgil campaign. That does help. Having another good humanoid boss that can actually be staggered using the wall if I burn, but still challenging to fight. It's not just a combo dummy. DMC5 really dropped the ball on high-quality humanoid bosses. Pretty much the first time since 3. 4 had Dante and Kratos. Got him perfectly aligned. Damn it. Alright, that was optimal right there. Nice. This is deathless so far, by the way, I think. I don't remember. That was good RNG there. They both aligned. I got them in that OTG max damage combo. This room really sucks though. This is like the hardest fight in the game. I'd rather not get deathless right now anyway. Because I didn't record the first half of the run. It's not a single segment. Final Clash. There goes Deathless. Rip, run, reset. Caught me with the super. Oh well. Getting that far without dying is not bad at all. Can't really approach Seaver from the ground. Because so he'll tech out. Wow, that was a clean fight. So Pants rage moment. I don't care. Especially since I didn't... The first half of that playthrough was on... it's in the video that just went up an hour ago, so I don't care that it's not Deathless. It's nothing to get pissed off about. Woodia! Woodia! Yeah. Sando Pan streaming Streets of Rage 4. That was some of the funniest stuff I've ever watched on Twitch. I was like in tears watching him. What's funny is that he gets so pissed off, but he doesn't swear. He's like G-rated rage, which is like, feels like an oxymoron to me. To get that pissed off at a game and not swear. That takes talent. I cannot do that. When I get pissed at a game, I swear. But at the very least, I get annoyed. I don't always swear. When I get really pissed off, I swear. The fact that he does not swear, and he gets that angry, to the point where it seems like he's gonna pop a blood vessel, that's legendary. Not many people can say that in anything, not just gaming. Get that pissed off and never swear. Man is a legend. He doesn't stream anymore. And I still watch those clips of him when he was playing Streets 4. Good times. Not sure what his OTGs are. The offensive special doesn't seem to work. I'd play as him next. I need to do one more run to unlock the level select. I might do a combo video for this. Probably not now though. I'm gonna wait till he adds the rest of the mechanics. Some characters like Skate will definitely benefit from having a dash cancel or a dodge cancel. You can easily crap a combo video out in like, I don't know, an hour or something. Including editing. This game's not done yet. Still adding more awesome mechanics. More than like almost all the other modern beat-em-ups available right now. Wait till I've got my my full plate. Do it right now. Yeah, if I could dash cancel off that would be nuts. Can't though. Alright, I think I'm gonna pop on closers for a couple minutes, and that's gonna be it. Got a potentially busy day ahead of me, because here in Bakersfield, we have like one nerd electronics store, and that's Best Buy, and it's on the other end of town. It's like a 20-minute drive. And I don't drive, so I have to take the shuttle. There's potential. I potentially may have to go to my providers, which is actually walking distance from my house. I may have to go there, but friends of mine who are not boomers with smartphones like I am have said I won't need to. And then it's a matter of, I don't really have anything important on my phone. It's mostly just cat photos and cat videos. That part's not an issue. It's like setting up the emulation and making it work with the capture card, hooking up the controller and everything. I need to learn how to do all that stuff. And that's not going to be easy for me. I'm obviously pretty technological, but I don't really do much with phones at all. So I'm hoping I can crap out a stream with all the new stuffs, but I don't know. I can't make any promises. Look at my squad here. They're all decked out. Harpy's all decked out. Probably do a couple dungeons of this and head off to bed. Luckily I have a very shitty phone. There's not really anything on there I care about keeping. Most of the cat videos are backed up on the channel or my Instagram, so we'll see. That might make it quicker to actually crap out a stream. We'll see. There's the new DMC mobile game, which I'm really interested in checking out. There's also the Hokuto Musou game. What else is there? There's KOF All-Star, obviously. Those are the big ones. Not really interested in playing anything else. Unfortunately, beat 'em ups are a mobile thing now, so I kind of have to get with the times here. I would rather they be on PC, but Pinnacle of Combat looks really good. I'm impressed. Someone else in the community was playing it before I started my stream today. Definitely looks like the best beat 'em up character action style game on that platform for sure. Looks really good. The microtransactions don't seem that bad either. I don't particularly care about that though. I play KOF All-Star of all things. It's nice to know that it's going to be free-to-play friendly, but when that comes out in US, I'll definitely drop cash on it. Especially since like the characters and the weapons are not microtransaction based, which I'm genuinely shocked. They would make a ton of money off that, but apparently microtransactions are just like skins, weapon skins, character skins, and then like time saver stuff, kind of like this game. Actually very similar to how this game's monetization works. The characters, I guess, are going to be free, but they have shit that you can buy.
간다. 쓸만한 솜씨 숨을 곳이 없다. 박살내주마. 나의 강물 죽어라. 덤벼봐라. 간다. 제법 튼튼하고. 놓치지 않는다. 총알을 더 먹고 싶다.
Gotta get him to 88 before the 20th, so I think we're going to be playing this a lot the next few days. I haven't touched Neo 2 in 2 days because my hands were cramped. And then I had those really bad anxiety attacks. Kinda had to step back. Especially since the DualShock 4 has always messed up my hands. It's been doing that for years. It's definitely something I'm going to enjoy when that's on PC. Just being able to use my SN30. So I can game on the SN30 Pro Plus like all day pretty much. As long as I don't do that like every day for a week, I generally don't get cramps. It only takes a couple long sessions on the DualShock 4 before I start getting really bad cramps. I hope the DualSense is more ergonomic.
뭔가가 생각날 것 같고. 방심하지 마. 렉이 제법 튼튼하고 일치 쇼타. 꿈든 문구. 방심하지 마. 어설프고. 가글. 강한 문구. 주목 따르라. 나의 강을 편하게 해주지 죽어라. 덤벼봐라. 터져라. 아직 멀었다. 얼빠진 자식. 덤벼봐라. 시시한 한번 놀아볼까? 머리를 날려주고 터져라. 놓치지 않는다. 심판의 시간. 덤벼봐라. 멍청한 간다. 의뢰 완수. 현 시간부로 복귀한다. 자기
지내시 저는 월 그 사람 힘내세요. 지켜보고 있을게요.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna hop off for tonight. Got a potentially very busy day coming up with setting up the phone and buying it. And then setting it up, which I have no idea how to do. I have a friend in town who's also a content creator and a streamer. He's gonna offer to help, so we'll see how long it takes. My phone only has like maybe 20 gigs of stuff on it, and almost all of that is cat photos. So I can always just leave those on there or something. Main goal is going to be to get emulation running. The service games I play, so Probably KOF. I might set up, what's it called, Hokuto Muso. Um, let's see. Pinnacle of Combat I don't think I can get into. But Pinnacle of Combat actually has way more text than pretty much any other DMC game, and you actually have to read it. It looks pretty cool. I'm actually shocked at how good it looks. The combat doesn't look like it was compromised that much by being on mobile. The microtransactions look fair. I'm actually genuinely shocked at how good it looks. Seems like the optimization is quite good too. That would definitely replace stuff like Closers for me. Apparently it's going to be leaving China at some point too. I don't know if I'll be able to get that, but we'll see. I'll catch you guys, I don't know, in the afternoon or something. We'll see. Depends on how things